morning guys, it is Tuesday and I'm working from home today. So before I start work, I'm going to have some coffee and make myself breakfast. I think today I'm gonna make a breakfast taco because I'm pretty hungry, and then obviously I'm gonna have some berries because I have that, I feel like, with every meal, or as a snack. I'm like always having fruit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start breakfast. Like I was saying, Tuesdays are work from home days, and I still have a lot of Zoom calls, so I still see my team and stuff. So I like to put on a little makeup just so I don't look like a troll. And the two things that I use on these days, because I don't like to put on like a full face of makeup just because it's kind of nice to like let my skin breathe a little. I got these as a sample, I think, I don't know, for my birthday maybe, from Sephora, but it's the Drunk Elephant like day serum, and then this one is like a bronzer that you mix with like a normal serum. And I like to kind of start it with this because I feel like if my face is tanner, I don't really need to like wear as much foundation. So I just mix those two things and then I kind of put it all over my face. Okay, so I put that on, and then I go in with my concealer and just kind of like spot conceal. So I put a little like by my eyes, and then I have a few like darker spots, so I'll just like conceal those. But that's about it for like foundation and stuff. I don't really do much more than that. Since I kind of like already bronzed, I'm just gonna go in with like a tiny bit of blush, and I use a liquid blush because I feel like it's just like a little bit more natural, and I'll add that to like my cheeks and blend it up to my hairline. Same thing for my brows, so I do them, but I just like don't like full out like shape them. I just kind of fill in any holes or places that are like kind of sparse. Okay, and then I'll put on a little mascara, and that is basically all that I do. It's super simple and honestly takes like 2 minutes. Okay, that is basically all that I do on a work from home day. So I'm gonna head to work, head to my kitchen, and I will check in with you guys at lunch. A little bit later now, and I'm gonna have just a small lunch. I'm not super hungry, so I think I might just do a salad and maybe some hummus. We have one of my favorite hummuses. It's this brand, and the olive one specifically is my favorite. I think it's so good. So I'll probably have some of that and a salad. But we're actually, I have a crock pot going right now, but we're making Italian beef sandwiches for dinner, and we always have so much leftover meat after that. We just don't use a ton of it. So for lunches for like the rest of the week, I'm gonna roast a bunch of veggies and then make kind of like little like power bowl type things. So I think I'm actually gonna do that right now and just get that all prepped so that tonight we really won't have to cook at all. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. Here are the veggies that I just cut up. So we did potatoes, mushrooms, broccoli, and onion. And I'm just gonna roast these with just like And I'm gonna toss them in olive oil and then salt and pepper, and then I'll bake them until they're done. And then we'll just make these into like little, like I said, like, I don't know, power bowls or just some sort of little bowl for lunch for tomorrow and probably the next day. So super easy. They all can go in the same pan, and I'm just gonna throw them in the oven, and then we're set for lunches. All right, it is 6 o'clock and I'm done working for the day. David actually just got home, so we're gonna go on a little bike ride because it's super nice here today. How warm is it outside?
Probably in the 60s, I would say.
Really? It feels like warmer than that. I don't know, it just feels super nice. I watered the garden because I'm hoping that the little tomatoes still have a little life in them. Yeah. Our tomatoes are like the last in our garden, and there's still like so many that could come, but I feel like they're gonna freeze before they even have a chance to. So we have a couple more that are coming. Hopefully in this week, I feel like will probably be the last week that they have a chance to like grow. So, but our tomatoes are definitely the best. And then this is our jalapeno plant. All of them started to get this black on them. This is okay to eat. We've been like not eating them because we weren't sure, and of course we could Google, but we never did, and not really sure why that happened. But can we eat those or no? We're back from our bike ride and we're gonna start making dinner, which I think I talked about earlier, but we're just making hot Italian beef sandwiches, which are one of our favorites. It's so good. And then it's honestly like one meal that I make in a crock pot. I don't really use that often, so when we make this, it's so nice because I feel like I don't even have to cook dinner really. So we're gonna prepare those and I think watch an episode of Yellowstone because David really wants to.
Yeah, we have like 4 or 5 left in the whole series and I'm dying to finish it.
He would have probably finished this 3 series in like a week if it wasn't for me. I'm just like not good at binging shows unless it's like, I don't know, I'm just not really, I get like bored. So yeah, it's just taken us a little while, but we're getting there and I actually do really like it. So if you're looking for a series, Yellowstone is super good. What do we watch it on? Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to buy it on Amazon, but it is pretty good. So anyways, back to dinner. This doesn't look super appetizing, but this is
just the shredded roast from being in there for like probably 9 hours today.
So what kind of meat is that?
It's a beef roast.
Okay, so just a beef roast, and then you add like a bunch of different Italian seasonings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then on top of it we put this hot jardiniere, which is so good. And then we usually use pepper jack cheese, but we just had this time, so we're gonna use that. And then whenever we make these, we go to Jimmy John's and buy their day-old bread, which is like, I don't know, we've been doing it since college, and for some reason we haven't like switched off it.
It's
but
the best bread for these sandwiches.
Yeah.
And, like you can get this full loaf of it for $1, I think.
Yeah.
It's like any bread they didn't use yesterday because they won't make sandwiches on it like the day after.
So that's a little, not an inside hack because I don't have inside hacks of Jimmy John's, but so yeah, that's how we do it. And then we broil it in the oven so that it gets big, like super melty. Okay, here is kind of what they look like after they come out of the broiler. Like super toasty, and love them. They're so good. Finished dinner like an hour ago, and now we decided that we're gonna walk and go get ice cream. I feel like it's so nice out today that we're just like wanting to be outside, so we're using that as an excuse to go get ice cream. So that's what we're gonna do. I got a like Oreo caramel and pecan malt, and David got some like mint chip
Yeah, like
milk.
mint chip ice cream.
So tall.